Part 2. The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cutlass right. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. Now, pirate, as he was climbing through inside the Belinda's house through the window, he carried in his left hand a pistol, and there was pistol in his right hand also, and he held in his teeth a cutlass bride, and he was having a cutlass bride. Cutlass bride means a dagger. कटार जिसे बोलते हैं, a cutlass, a dagger, bright cutlass in his teeth also. His beard was black and one leg was wood. His one leg was wood and his beard was black. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. And it was very obvious, very clear that pirate's appearance was sinister, that he did not come for anything good. Belinda paled and she cried, "Help, help!" But Mustard fled with a terrified yelp. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the household. The little mouse blinked strategically, mousehold. Now, when they saw the pirate was entering their house, Belinda turned pale. In horror, in fear, she became pale and she cried for help. But Mustard fled with a terrified yelp. And Mustard, the dog, he fled away. And terrified, he was very, very afraid, and he cried for help. Ink trickled down to the bottom of the house, and the ink hid to the bottom of the house, at the bottom of the house, and the little mouse blinked strategically, mousehold. And strategically, the blink, the mouse, he entered its hole. Mouse का जो hole है वो वहाँ पे घुस जाता है बचने के लिए. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his tail like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and a clank and a jangling squirm, he went at a pirate like a robin at a worm. But all these animals who boasted themselves as brave, they ran for help. They were very, very terrified. But now Custard, he jumped up, looking at the pirate, sensing the trouble. Custard got up, he jumped up, snorting like an engine. He breathed out. Snorting means he breathed out in anger, clashed his tail. He beat his tail, struck his tail like irons in a dungeon. जैसे कि irons जो हैं, iron chains आवाज़ करती हैं in a dungeon, in a cell. See, with the clatter and clanking sound, he made his body hard and twisted. With clatter and clank and a jangling swarm, with clatter, with a sound and a jangling swarm, with ringing metallic sound, he went at the pirate. He attacked the pirate like a robin, like a bird at a worm. And here the custard this is a simile. The custard is compared to a robin, a bird, like a bird attacks the worm, same way. Custard, he got up and he attacked the robin. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. Now the pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon. Pirate was, he was surprised. He was gaped. His mouth was wide open, looking at Belinda's dragon. And he gulped. He gulped means he drank some grog, wine, from his pocket flagon. And there was a large bottle of wine in his pocket. He took out that and he took some gulps from there. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit. He fired 2 bullets. The pirate fired 2 bullets at the dragon, at the custard, and Custard gobbled him. And at once the custard swallowed him every bit by bit. He ate him up. He swallowed the pirate. Belinda embraced him. Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and Blink in glee did gyrate around the dragon that ate the pirate. Now, looking at the death of pirate, Belinda embraced him. Belinda held the dragon tightly in her arm, and Mustard licked him. And Mustard, out of love, licked him with his tongue. No one felt sad. No one mourned. Mourn means no one felt sad for the pirate victim. Ink and Blink in glee did gyrate, and Ink and Blink in glee means in happiness, they did gyrate. Gyrate means they danced around the dragon. They were so happy. They were enjoying the death of pirate. Around the dragon that ate the pirate. They danced around the dragon who ate the pirate. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I would have been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. And up spoke Ink and up spoke Blink. We have been 3 times as brave, we think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. But presently up spoke little Mustard Dog, and little dog Mustard again he spoke. I would have been twice as brave. That he said that he would have been twice as brave as Custard if I hadn't been flustered. If he had not been flustered means nervous. वो भी brave हो जाता अगर वो nervous ना होता. And up spoke ink, and up spoke blink. Ink and blink also spoke. We have been 3 times as brave, we think. We would have also been 3 times as braver as Custard. And Custard said, I quite agree. Custard very humbly, very politely said, yes, I agree that everybody is braver than me. He again admitted, yes, everybody was braver than him. Belinda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse, and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her Relio, Trulio little pet dragon. And Belinda still lives in her white house with a little black kitten, with a little mouse, with a yellow dog, all sitting in the red wagon. The wagon is a vehicle, and Relio, Trulio, little pet dragon. And now when everything again back to normalcy. Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of bears, and Ink and Blink chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. And Belinda is still as brave as a barrel full of bears. She again boasts that she is very, very brave. She is still brave as a box full of bears. And Ink and Blink, they also brave boast. वो भी बढ़ा चढ़ा कर बोलते हैं कि they can chase, they can put away the lions down the stairs. Mustard is also not less. He says that he's also as brave as tiger in a rage, in an anger. But Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. But little Custard, he doesn't say anything. He still cries. He still wants his nice safe cage. We have seen that the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon is both very, very light-hearted and very serious. And the aim of the poet is to entertain the reader. He is successful in arousing humor through the comic characters of Ink and Blink and Dragon. And we are amused when we see the brave characters behaving like cowards and the cowardly dragon behaving like a real hero. But the poem, as you see, has got a serious side also. There is inside the hidden meaning also. And the poet has given a moral through this story, great moral. That moral is that we should not be boastful of ourselves. We should try to be what we are. Blink and Mustard, they were very boastful about their courage, about their bravery. But when an opportunity came, but the bad time came, they did not display any courage. They ran away and they hid themselves. It was only the Custard, the dragon, who fought like a hero. And ultimately he killed the pirate. So we have to be very, very humble. We should not boast ourselves, and we should, at times, we should be very, very helpful. So this is all in this poem by Ogden Nash.